friends and students. So we have come to a video. In this video, we are going to study about basic electrical circuit and few of the formulas, the laws, which are important before you go into the industry or rather work in the industry. So first of all, we will just discuss about what is basic electrical circuit. As you can see in the slide, basic electrical circuit it consists of three fundamental parts. What are those three fundamental parts? Power source, that is whatever source you are giving, battery, AC power, that is your power source. Second is the connections. From battery, you will give connection to the circuit, whatever circuit or whatever component you have put as a circuit. That is, we call it a conductor, right? Okay, the wires are conductors because through that only the current and voltage will flow, right? And third part is load, right? Load can be any circuit. It can be a combination of components, right? That I will show you in the practical part, okay? Right. So we'll come to the next part. We'll come to the next slide. In this slide, please remember, you should be very pakka, very thorough with the Ohm's law, right? What it does, it states, it states that the voltage across conductor is directly proportional to the current flowing through it. That is, it is directly proportional to the current flowing this. Provides all physical condition and temperature remain constant. That is not important for you, but you have to remember these three formulas. That is, V is equal to IR, I into R, I multiplied by R. I is equal to V V divided by R, and R is equal to V divided by I. Whereas V is voltage, I is current, and R is resistance. Okay. So in the triangular form, you can see on the right hand side, it is given the formula. So you should be very pakka with how to find out the voltage, how to find out the current, and how to find out the resistance. Okay. Next law is Kirchhoff's law, right? What is Kirchhoff's law? There are basically two laws in Kirchhoff's: voltage law and current law, we call it as law and current law, right? Or we rather tell them as a first law and second law, right? The first law tells you, according to the junction rule, junction means sum of the current outside the junction is equal to the node. That is the current you are getting on the center point. It's a sum of all the current which are coming, I1, I2, I3, which are coming, that will be same. Okay, right? In the second, this thing, that is, we call it as a voltage. It will be in a loop, right? That will be equal to zero. So likewise, you have to remember these two laws. The next is Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. This is very important. Faraday law of electromagnetic induction. You have different laws of Faraday's, but electromagnetic induction is very, very important, right? Interacts with an electric circuit, right, to produce an electromotive force, right? When the current is passed through the coil, inside the coil, if there is an iron magnet, it gets not magnet, but it's an iron rod inside, which get magnetized, and it will function, or rather it will start moving here and there, right? Why? Because the current which is given to the coil, right? What it will do, it will make produced by the coil and given to and transferred to the that particular iron, okay, which has become a magnet. Okay. So just similar to this, you have one more law, that is Lenz's law. Okay. So Lenz's law, in this, why this is important, Lenz's law, when the magnet is moved inside, physically, it will produce current in this, because magnet have two poles, that is South Pole and North Pole. So in this, it will show that when the magnet is going inside, it will produce some magnetic field around the coil. This part, Lenz's law, is very important when you study about motors, right? How the motor works, how the generator works. These Lenz's law is very important for that. Okay. So these laws are very important. Apart from this, you should also remember series and parallel circuits. Correct? So series and parallel circuit, just after this, I will show you one video, and you please this thing, you see that video, how it is connected series and parallel, what will happen to the voltage, current, and resistance when it is connected in series and when it is connected in parallel. So please remember these series and parallel, Lenz's law and Faraday's law, after that Kirchhoff's law and Ohm's law. These four laws are very important before going into industry or working in the industry. Got it? Right? All right, friends and students. In this circuit, you can see 3 LEDs, 1 resistor, and a supply battery. That is for supply. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when we study about basic electrical circuits, in that basic electrical circuits, 3 things are very important. 3, right? What is it? One is source. That is the supply voltage which is coming out from the battery, right? The positive and negative, which is coming out from the battery, the source. Second is conductor. Conductor means what? You have to give connection from battery to the board. This is a board. Okay. Just imagine this is a board. This is circuit. Okay. So plus and minus 2 wires are coming, minus and plus. How the current will come, current or voltage will come in this? It will come when it is a conductor. So this material is a conductor. So source, conductor, and the light which are glowing with the help of a resistor, we have connected to this. This is nothing but we call it as a load. This 3 LEDs which are connected here, these works like a load. Okay. So 3 basic things in your basic electrical circuit or electronic circuit is source, conductor, and load.